All right, we are here. Welcome everybody. Hello Shutters, hello Zote, hello Melon. Who else is lurking? Hello Zibbles, hello Darby, hello Lily, hello Jay. Welcome everybody. Hold on. All right, we're here again. I really don't like the idea of needing to roll every 2 seconds. Oh, and Path of Exile. Yeah, John Rossall has way too much health and does just absurd damage. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like... It's one of those things that kind of confuses me about Path of Exile, right? Because the early game... you know what it feels like? It feels like kind of like Dark Souls 3 and like the complaints people had with Dark Souls 3 when that game first came out. Because with the omnidirectional rolling and like the instant rolling, people would just literally roll away from everything. But they balanced that kind of by making it so like certain bosses can like they have moves where if you're just like spam rolling that you're going to get hit punished by, you know? But in Path of Exile, because of the like isometric view, there's just a lot of like AoE. There's no breathing room in PoE 2. Yeah, that too. It's just weird because like you don't really spam roll. It like how do I say this? Your ultimate goal in Path of Exile is to not need to ever roll when you're killing stuff. Ultimately, your goal is to where the only time you're ever rolling is if you are going into a sprint. And then everything else, you're just like killing in one hit, basically. And so while I don't mind rolling, it does feel weird in the early game how when you're fighting some bosses, it just feels like you're constantly rolling and then you get to end game and you just never roll again for the rest of your life. Unless you're like fighting a boss, maybe. Right? It's kind of weird. I don't hate it, but it feels like, I don't know. Kind of feels like rolling was just added very late into the development of the game. Because ideally it's a mechanic, like if it was like a Dark Souls game, which I know it's not, you would be using rolling at all times, right? Elden Ring kind of breaks away from that because ideally if you're good enough at the game, then you'll know what to jump over, and then jumping becomes what rolling is supposed to be. But you do both, right? You do rolling, you do backstepping. My third one without doing all the tasks, and you can get an easy fourth. Damn. Your third wait. Your third oil? So not only did you get the first, but you found a second and a third one, and you can easily get a fourth. Damn. And you get to do more than one attack in between every roll. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think the issue at hand, Zote, I think the real issue at hand is that the early game is kind of, sorry, it was my first oil. You can easily get a fourth. Okay, so, but I got it without the tasks. Huh. Okay, wait, I'm not doing that right now. So you easily got your first oil. Huh. I have the stick. It is in the Citadel area. See, but that's where I found the second one, and I had to do the side quest for it. You don't have to tell me exactly where it is. I will go find it, but... Huh. I still think it's whack how hard it is for you in the Whispering area. Well, I don't know where that is, so don't tell me. Do not tell me where that is. I will find it. Yeah, see, this is why, like... This is why I find it really hard to have an opinion of a game like this so early, because it feels like there's a lot of frustrating points, but maybe I just haven't been exploring enough. Like, maybe I just literally have not gone through the way that I'm supposed to. But yeah, no, Zoe, like, I agree with you. I think John-on-Rod's a little ridiculous for how, like, where you fight him. Like, a lot of people will sit here and tell you that, well, if he said there's another one, then I guess I'm gonna go that way and get my next oil. Because I would like an upgrade before I explore more of Bilewater. Though maybe I'm supposed to go here, but I don't want to go fight that boss. Because what's his name said that that boss sucked. Let me put on my headphones. There's an easy one out there. Hey, well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be... Now that you said that, I'm basically gonna drop everything that I'm doing and go find more upgrades. Because that first upgrade really does not do anything. Like, people... Like, I said this yesterday. People have done the math. If an enemy dies in 3 or 4 hits, they still die in 3 or 4 hits. Nothing actually changes with that first upgrade. The only thing that changes is that now enemies that die in like 5+ hits die in like a hit sooner. Which, like, is not cool. Might switch the controller for PoE. It's a bit annoying to navigate in a split second. Controller is not. Yeah, I get that. They have really good controller support for that game, so honestly, I wouldn't blame you. Oh, God. Bro, please. Like, can I just, like, fucking go somewhere without being harassed? It's near that boss. Hey, no more. No more telling me where things are. I appreciate the initial insight. Uh-oh. Wait, no, we're good.